It's been a fat minute since I made a video about a weapon system, and man, I got a doozy for y'all. As America's foreign policy has pretty much been shipping freedom to every other front line in the world, we have a really good habit of making inventive technology. Today we're going to be talking about the Rapid Dragon Missile System. Rapid Dragon is a palletized disposable weapons module which is pretty much airdropped out of any fucking cargo plane the United States Air Force uses. It can be dropped primarily from the C-130, but it can also be dropped from a C-17. This is how easy it is to load into any of these cargo planes. Simply rolling it on, attaching it, and flying off. On the C-130 they come on, I think, 2 different pallets with stacks of 6, and on here, for example, on the C-17, there are stacks of 9 and holding up to 45 JASSM ERs. Now to talk about its payload, probably my favorite missile in existence. The AGM-158 JASSM, or the Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile System, is probably the smartest missile you've never heard about. It is an air-dropped, long-range missile. It's incredibly intelligent and works better in numbers. What do you mean it works better in numbers? Let's just say you have an entire C-17 filled with these missiles, and you launch them, shoving the entire cargo out the back of the plane. Large parachutes deploy, suspending these large skeletonized boxes holding the missile payloads. They float while each missile independently launches itself. The JASSM ER can go about 600 nautical miles with a 1,000-pound bunker-busting bomb. But apparently there's a model that can go to 1,800 nautical miles, which is just overkill. It's tagged as a low observable missile, so it's not completely stealth, but very hard to see. Do you know how terrifying that is for our enemies? The distance from the South Korean and the Chinese capital is less than 500 miles away from each other. The most nerdiest part about this whole thing is not the capability of these missiles. It's not the capability of the planes itself. It's the fact that these pallets are able to be loaded onto any unmodified cargo plane, doesn't matter, and it can be flown on any international route, deploy its missiles from up to 600 miles away, and hit 45 targets independently. Why I said these missiles were better in numbers is because these missiles communicate with each other. They find out what's still not destroyed, and they coordinate with each other. It is horrifying. And I have to feel like the United States military named it Rapid Dragon because we're going to be dragging freedom's nuts all over their faces.